The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I'm amazed to be looking at you this morning, Ash. I didn't think you were going to make it.
Why?
I thought he'd be trapped on the M1 because they've closed it near the pie shop.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What happened?
We don't know.
Police incident?
We don't know.
No, well, it says on the little mobile billboard they put up, it says there's been a traffic accident.
Okay, so it is an accident, but
Yep.
we don't know of what scale. But it must be pretty big.
Pretty big scale, I think, Nikki.
To close 3 lanes.
The entire M1.
Wait, but didn't you see it, though, when you've driven past it?
Well, I saw a little bit, but you get put onto a side road where you can't quite see. So you get directed off the M1, and what happens is you got 3 lanes, 4 lanes? So everyone's
4
got to
lanes at one point, yeah.
You've got to converge into one lane, and then it's just a bit of a nightmare. And I was going through it, like 4:30 is when I got hit.
Oh, it's nice and early.
Yeah, and then I didn't get out of it. I was stuck in there and there was periods there where we weren't even moving, or barely moving. And it probably took me about half an hour to get through. So,
God, gives me reminders that time I shut down the M1. I ran out of traffic in the fast lane.
You did what?
But
I ran out of petrol. I ran out of petrol in the fast lane.
You ran out of traffic. There's always traffic on the M1.
No, I ran out of petrol in the fast lane.
That's not a good way to block a highway.
No.
That's like a Darwin Award because people would have wanted to kill you. I'm surprised you survived that.
You should have heard what they were yelling out.
he
can't
he
park
forbid us
there.
from telling us. Because we were reporting the traffic here on the show because Lutzi missed the show. He was stuck in the traffic jam that he'd caused. And they were saying a car has broken down, and Lutzi was going, "Don't you dare mention it to me."
No, honestly, it was a safety thing. If you had mentioned it was me, I would have,
Could you imagine all the people that missed out on jobs they were going
honestly,
for?
it was bad.
And award
holidays,
ceremonies.
flying off for holidays. What do you
Yeah,
think of
missed
that?
their holiday after their cancer treatment, all because you didn't put fuel in the bloody car.
I mean, it was a faulty fuel tank. It said
okay.
It said I had 60 kilometres to go or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't actually my fault, but oh my God, that was bad.
Are you going to have chewing gum in your mouth for the whole morning, buddy?
This is my neuro.
What is that?
What is it?
Oh,
Not
the neuro. Yeah, not neuro.
Not neuro gum.
I just find it
gives me
off-putting
energy
when
and
he
focus.
tells me how sorry he is about the traffic accident he caused while he's chewing gum.
You should have taken it out by now, but
What's it? How interruptive is it? Go, chewing it. Oh, yeah.
is that too much?
It's the breathing as well, I think, that makes it.
I can hear everything too. I'm one of those people that can't cope with people chewing.
Well, you can see it as well, which is
I can see myself diving across tables and strangling people.
Do you know what happened to me the other day? I was in a park.
Yeah.
And there was one table where it was in the shade, and I went, I'll sit down there. Sonny Bill was running around. I went, I'll sit in the shade and just look at my phone for a bit while Sonny has a run around. A bloke came and sat right at the table with me.
No, a bit of rough trade.
Yeah, but he was no.
You didn't have to answer it. Wasn't he joking?
But he was right opposite me, and he had a nectarine, and he ate this bloody nectarine like he was a goat. I got up and walked away. I was disgusted.
Well, what if he sat with you? He might have been up for something. You could have missed an opportunity.
My parents watching them eat oranges, they kind of do it like old school. They chop it in half and just kind of suck the guts out. And I'm like, what?
I think sucking the guts. What?
I'll get you going for a Thursday.
There we go.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I'll send that message out again that if you're on the Gold Coast and you're heading to Brisbane, hopefully it'll be cleared up soon, but the M1 is closed around Yatala.
It's chockers.
And they're diverting traffic off the M1.
That's a nightmare,
and
isn't
so at
that
4:30, it added half an hour to my trip. So I don't know
That
what it's
early
like
too.
now.
It could be anything if it's still sticking around.
What time does the pie shop open? Is it an opportunity to get a pie?
Well, yeah. I mean, but having said that, that's just going to add time to your trip, isn't it?
It is, but if you're already that late, you might as well just grab a pie.
Yeah. I mean, some jobs, if it's what's that word? Like non-specific. Like you're not.
When are these pills going to kick in?
You're not
mate?
racing. You're not racing to surgery or something like that. It might be an opportunity for you to tell your boss, I'm stuck here for the long haul.
Yeah, that's true.
And then just
But
go
the
have a pie.
neurosurgeons don't stop for a pie.
No, or I'd suggest they don't.
No.
If they're on their way to surgery.
This is genius, isn't it?
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Yeah, I don't think there's too many things that test your patience more than a good old traffic jam. You know, especially if you've got something on. And I know there'll be plenty of you now, you're stuck in that traffic jam on the M1 and you've got something important.
It's like Christmas shopping. It's like everyone thinks their level of importance is equal. Mm-hmm. And it's really hard to not do your nut when you're in that situation. But you know what? There is a survey that has ranked who the world's friendliest drivers are. And Australia has been ranked. So I'm reading through. So who would you say in the world are the friendliest drivers? So where have you been? And
I've never even been there really, but I just think Sweden, always Sweden. They just seem like they got this shit together.
Sweden, do they even rank? I'm just going through.
Somewhere in Scandinavia.
They're probably too busy riding bicycles and saying hello.
Yeah, true.
What about the Kiwis? They seem pretty
they're pretty
nice in general.
Interesting you say that because the Kiwis do rank second.
Oh.
So the Kiwis are particularly friendly. I was surprised to see the French on the list at all, given our driving around Europe.
How is that possible?
Where are they?
They're 12th. So they've got the top 13 and they're 12th. So you could say they're kind of losing in the ranking, but there's plenty of other countries that aren't even
make it.
ranked. But, you know, driving around France, I think
That seems chaotic.
it is chaotic, but then again, maybe they are friendlier because they're not stuck behind people sitting in the right-hand lane going under the speed limit. Because in France, if you do that, you just get horned. So people have learned there, you don't just sit in the right-hand lane. Whereas in Australia...
Well, yeah, you're right. I think chaos doesn't necessarily mean angry. Like,
No.
you know, there's certain countries where it looks like chaotic. I'm thinking some like Asian countries.
Like
Yeah.
India.
Or India,
You
where
go
it's
to
just
India and it looks,
maybe-
it looks chaotic, but
maybe
they're
they're
actually
happy.
being quite friendly.
And they're hitting
'cause-
their
No,
horn.
they're not. They're not on the list. The Indians, they're...
Are they?
But you know what? I reckon it's how you use your horn would be important because you hear the horns in a lot of countries, but it's actually just going, oh, I'm coming through.
It's
Hey.
to, it's to alert.
Whereas if you hit your horn, if you even go, meow, here, the person in front of you because the lights turn green,
That's
I know,
true.
you get a look.
It's an
Yeah.
act of violence.
A
Yeah, it
Horning
is,
your
right? You
horn
don't-
here.
A horn in Australia is different
Yep.
to a horn in Asia.
I feel like we should be able to use the horn if you're in the right-hand lane. Some dickheads just sitting there,
But see, even
just
that-
holding up traffic.
That's aggressive, isn't it?
So you're,
I know, but
you're adding
you're
to the
adding to the
unfriendliness.
problem.
The unaware drivers are making people unfriendly. That's my take. But anyway, I'll read through the list and see if you agree. Look, I'm an aggressive driver. I'll admit to that. But I do cover a lot of kilometres every day, and I can see a muppet from a mile away.
right.
All right. 13th is United Arab Emirates.
I have no comment on that. I've not driven there.
Neither
Yeah,
do I.
women can drive there, can't they?
Not sure. Again, no comment.
As I said,
Don't drag us.
I don't know.
Don't
Yeah,
drag us.
let's not get into that debate. 12th is France. 11th is Morocco. I thought they were all in balloons in Morocco, just floating around in balloons. Look, we're just going into major stereotypes here. I'm just going by my Instagram
I'm happy
feed.
to comment on that. That's good. Yeah,
The
I don't care
holidays that I'm
about Morocco.
interested
I think there is
balloons.
as many balloons as there are cars
Yeah.
in Morocco.
8.
I'm pretty
Eight.
sure. Yes.
Apparently the kite surfing is really good in Morocco. Moving on. Italy. Italy's 10th. They're wild in Italy too, but again, they just crack on with it.
Yeah, it's chaos, but it's controlled chaos.
Friendly horns.
Friendly horns.
They've all got the horn in Italy. Okay, 9 is Mauritius.
Don't even know where it is.
I'm glad you said that. Can you do smarter
I thought
than
it was
Blue?
Mauritius.
I've got to
So
be
you
honest,
can
I thought
move
it was a suburb.
Near Yatla.
I thought it was a type of couscous.
Banked up to Mauritius on the M1.
I'll have two Mauritius and a Aperol Spritz thing.
9th is Poland.
Okay.
8th is Spain. And then 7th is Spain, the Canary Islands. Now, I must say, I did a road trip around Spain last year, and they are lovely drivers. And
Really?
the roads are exactly the same as Aussie roads, and so is the middle of the country. Like, there's just nothing.
Yeah,
He's
right.
driving through nothingness for ages. But they were really polite, courteous drivers. I was really impressed with Spain. Germany, Deutschland.
Why'd you use an Irish accent? Hoity, hoity, Deutschland.
Because they drive so
doesn't wanna
fast,
go
they
the
get from
German
Ireland to
accent.
Germany.
It's a dangerous accent to do.
Yeah.
I mean, ask Elon. You know.
Oh, gee.
come on.
I
Move
posted
on.
about that last
Move
night.
on, move on.
Yeah, moving on. Moving
6.
past Germany. Okay, Portugal. They're in 5th.
That's the same
Again.
as Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. And then here we are. Australia
Oh, really?
ranks
Fourth?
4th.
That's impressive.
Yes. I was very impressed with the driving culture in Australia. One tourist said, geez, they haven't done the merge near Redcliffe and Burpengary.
What a thing to come back and tell your friends, by the way. How was your trip to Australia? Well, I was very impressed with the driving culture in Australia. That's not a direct quote.
You don't want that
No
to be
way.
the number one thing about your country.
It sounds like something out of the castle, doesn't it?
Yes, the driving culture was to die for.
Mr. Kerrigan.
Mr. Kerrigan.
Third was Turkey.
That's definitely racist.
Second was New Zealand.
Yeah.
And number one, which surprises me, was Cyprus.
Well, again, I've got not got one feeling about Cyprus.
Yeah, I just think of Miley Cyrus. That's just where my head goes.
Excellent.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Talking about throwback, do you want to have a look at how the voting's going? How the throwback throwdown?
Oh, yeah, it's
8
Thursday
o'clock.
today, isn't it?
It is Thursday today. It's only third day in. How good does it feel? We're going back to 1993 for this week's throwback throwdown.
Take a way back.
4 great songs up available for voting on the Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Instagram stories. Unfortunately, the song that was leading through a good stage of yesterday has taken an overnight turn for the negative, and unfortunately,
What's that? Never happens.
Me, I can tell his eye contact.
no,
It's me.
no, it's mine. Two Prince's Spin Doctors had a high 30% yesterday in the lead. It is now sitting in fourth at 17% of the vote.
The overnight, the
No.
shift workers hate it.
When did I share this on my story?
Oh, see, this is going
I
to blow
haven't
everything
voted
out
yet.
of proportion. Nikki's got like 6 million Instagram followers.
Well,
If
when-
she gets even any of them to vote, we're in trouble.
Well, whenever you posted, Nikki, it was the wrong time. Third,
Really?
Got some work to
You're letting me down.
22% at the moment.
But how could you say that's third? Like, seriously, that's like the most iconic song
do. Hey,
of all time.
don't shoot the something or other.
Messenger.
Messengers.
Yeah, I'm shooting all the messages because this is just
All
outrageous.
the people have spoken of. All right.
Have they?
But you got an hour off.
It's a campaign.
It's your campaign. You got till. Actually, you haven't got an hour. You got till 6:50 to campaign.
I feel like I need to care a bit more to do that.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
Yes.
The give a shit factor.
Jumping up to 29% for second position.
Hey, I'm right there.
Lutzi and Radiohead, Creep,
What did you say? What's that?
29%.
I just voted too. That might push it up a little bit.
Which leaves in first position 31% of the vote, so there's not much between first and second. Ash went for a little bit of the Gunners.
This is, who is it again, Lutzi, in the film clip?
Oh, the chick.
The hot chick.
Oh, forget it.
Didn't he marry her?
What was her name?
That wasn't. Oh, it wasn't Rachel Hunter, was it?
No,
we're going.
that's Rod Stewart.
No, I know he married Rachel Hunter.
that was Stacey's mum has got it going on. He never married Stacey, Rachel Hunter.
Didn't he?
Not Linda Evangelista. Who was it?
No,
It
she was.
what
That
was-
name sitting on you, just on the tip of your tongue. My chewing gum hasn't kicked in yet. Give it another 5 minutes.
Well, we don't
Actually,
get-
I never knew her really. You're the one that always said her
Siri,
name.
what model was in November Rain? Stephanie Seymour.
That's Stephanie Seymour.
There we go.
Good get, Siri. Unfortunately, we don't get to watch the video. Do get to listen to the song, and that's what it looks like we're listening
yet,
to.
mate.
Not yet. 2% in it.
Could be in
When
those.
was the last time you heard November Rain?
Nah, let's do it.
Yeah, but creep.
Give
You
it
know,
fun.
Campaign for the full 9-minute version as well. Let's really just blow things out
if we
of the
play
way.
a creep, you can not. You know, right now you can nominate that guy on your work site. That's just a little bit creepy. You know what I'm saying? You know,
about-
you're all looking at him now. I know you're looking at him. So I'm doing a thing out to the listeners.
Yeah, no, I know. There was one
Sure,
guy
they're
who was
effective.
called, apparently the nickname for a useless person on site is a drill bit because he's a small useless tool.
A drill bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard a good quote actually. I actually can't remember yet.
Remember it when your gum kicks in.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
All right, lots of people stuck on the M1 this morning. Doug out at Ormeo. Hey, are you there, Doug?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you stuck in the middle of it, or how's it looking at the moment? It was a bit of a nightmare when I was coming up at 4:30, but surely they're getting on top of it now.
I got on at 5 o'clock this morning, and I'm still in Yatala at 7:24.
That's hectic.
Oh, that's bad.
You serious? Because I went through there at about 4:30, so I must have just got
You've
through before
just
it really.
missed it. Wow.
Yeah, I did hear that. I think you just got through in time.
Holy
Well,
hooah.
that's no good, Doug, but we can make your day better, can't we?
What do you got for him?
What have we got?
Absolutely.
What do we have? We got a breakfast package
Yep,
from the
what's that
Yatla
mean?
Pie Shop.
That's exactly right. Yeah, we're gonna sort you out. You head along to Yatla. I mean, you're driving past anyway. You're looking at it, going, "Do I have time? Do I want to add more time?" Well, we can do it on us.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'll do it on another day, but I will say I'm happy with the patience of everybody on the freeway. I haven't seen anybody road racing, so that's great.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's a good sign,
on
and that
everyone.
just validates the survey that I was talking about earlier, that
That's
Australians are ranked 4th in the world as the friendliest drivers.
There you go.
I think we
Correct,
just
and
went
I'm
up to
starting to believe
3rd.
it.
Well, hang in there, Doug. We'll get your details, send you out that breakfast. Any word what's on the breakfast pack from Yatla Pies? It's got to be a pie.
It's surely a pie. I think it's more of a sort of a voucher sort of thing, situation, maybe.
Damien, Ormeo as well. Yes, Damien. How long have you been stuck there for?
Been here for about an hour.
Oh, did you have to go anywhere important, Damien?
Just to work.
Just paying, putting food on the table for his family.
But is it important work or is it like, Ash and Lutz kind of work?
Oh, why are you not throwing yourself
No,
like that?
not like Ash and Lutz, no.
Nah, nothing like that.
No.
Nothing as
Nothing
as
as
serious
menial
as
as
that.
Well, hang on.
Pie,
It's a-
pie, coffee, and chips. I see, Ash.
There you go.
Ooh.
There you go.
How good's that?
One for you, Damien.
Try the apple pies there too, by the way. They're pretty good.
I've tried an apple pie. What Yatla pie do you go? Just the OG? Or do
Yeah.
you go the steak, tomato, onion?
No,
Something like-
usually-
you ever go curry pie? You ever tried the curry pie?
Bit of cheese on top
Oh,
sometimes.
I love a curry pie.
Yeah.
Oh, they're great. Who else have we got? We got Leah from Yatla.
Well, everyone's from Yatla because they're stuck in the traffic.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I was reading
Oh,
Leah.
well, I was in Yatla at the moment.
Leah actually lives there though, so
Oh.
she's just watching, are you?
Yeah, so no, I live in Alberton. So I live behind the Gem Hotel, which
Yeah.
is near the drive-in.
Yeah.
And I cutting back through the cane paddock because I'm going southbound. And I can guarantee you anyone who's rat running is going to be here just as long. I've just gone through kilometres of traffic.
Oh, so don't
rat
try
run.
the
And you can
alternative
see
routes.
all through Eggersdorf, all through Jacobswell. It is swamped. And
Oh
I'm
my
going
yeah,
anywhere.
goodness, that's going to be all morning if that's the case.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I feel like Leah should be our traffic reporter.
She's
She
great.
seems to be all over it.
you know that drive-in, Leah, that you're talking about that you live near? Is that still open, that drive-in?
Yeah, every night of the week, and it's usually pretty packed out.
Yeah, we're going to
That's
do
good to know.
We've gotta
There's
do
lots
something
of
there.
teenagers still going on dates and
Just
having a
macking on.
good time,
Yeah.
macking on. So, Leah, we got to give her some brekkie. Got to give her a
Yeah, we'll
breakfast.
give you a
You
brekkie.
get to the
Yeah,
pack.
hold on, Leah, and we'll give you some pies.
Do they still do at the drive-in? Like they still can't do like the portable speaker that you put in on the window. And
No,
wind
no,
the window.
no, you
You'd
tune
sync
in
it,
via
you'd
your
sync
radio.
it. Yeah.
But it still sits there, I think. from
Yeah, the
memory.
poster's still
The
there.
poster's still
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, the poster's there.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like a Wi-Fi kind of
Yeah,
thing.
FM 88 or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Yeah.
Tech.
It's narrowcast. I mean, we don't want to get into the details, guys. But
This is technical talk we
Technical
bring
talk,
up
isn't
here.
it?
All right, one more. Lisa out Upper Coomera. Where are you?
Hey,
What's going on?
I'm in Tambourine. I'm trying to go the back way because I work near the airport at Brizzy.
Oh, I hope you're not a pilot because that's going to upset like 236 other people.
No, I work in logistics, but I texted my boss this morning. I was like, I'm just going to be a bit late this morning.
yeah, that's crazy. So how long have you?
I think it's going to... I've only been on the road maybe like 45 minutes, but I think, it's going to take me like two and a half hours to get to work.
Where are the apps telling you to go? Stay off the M1. You know, what's it called?
Yeah, literally, Mount Tambourine, Backway, somewhere. I don't even know. I've probably never been there before.
Yeah,
So it's backed all the way up to Mount
Well,
Tambourine.
was it Leah before saying the
Yeah, don't go that way.
The cane fields are busy.
Yeah.
I think there's traffic
But
everywhere.
the whole M1 is blocked off. What about the first bloke that said that if I had left home 10 minutes later, I'd be
you
With the
wouldn't
best
be
day of
here.
best morning of your life.
I'd be heading back to the coast now.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast. Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne's
Topic tennis.
All right, this is something new, brand new competition. Lutzi will go to the kickback cave if you
mate,
win this.
Of course it will.
Ooh, prizes up for grabs.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good actually.
You know, we thought we'd play a bit of tennis given the tennis is over. so we
Yeah,
thought
makes perfect sense.
Yeah. We're like, geez, this would have been a good game to play while the tennis was on.
We're jumping on the bandwagon the week or so. Continue.
It's
Continuation.
just a satellite delay.
It is.
Or a
it's like a
Brisbane lag.
satellite tournament.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
topic tennis. Now, we've got Amber and Claire. Amber out of Roachdale, first caller through. So, Amber, you're going to go first here, Amber, okay?
No, hang on. Mitchie, what are you doing?
Do we have Amber on?
Amber going once, going twice. Amber.
Hello. Hi there.
There you
There's Amber.
are. All right, so you'll go first. You're going to be our first contestant, but you're playing with Claire out of Marumba Downs.
Yeah, we're just checking.
Hello.
Hello, Claire.
Claire.
Good on you,
So,
Mitchie.
Amber, can I get a 1-2 out of you, Amber?
Amber?
Amber, you there?
We're just trying to sync the calls here.
This
A
is-
1-2 out of you, Claire. Is that you I can hear?
Yes.
Oh, we've got Claire and Amber. Are you there?
Do you want to work this out?
This is like a Djokovic match.
It's like, it's just a serve.
Amber's
it's
injured.
serve
She's just
ace,
walked off.
Serve ace.
This is not going well. Are we going to have
Hang
to play
hang on. Buzzman's coming in.
Buzz
Look
is
at
coming- look at
Buzzman.
Buzz coming in.
Buzzman to the
What's
rescue.
going on, mate?
What's doing?
What did I press, Buzz?
I am alive, by the way. Anyone who's been wondering.
Yeah, people keep asking me. I said you're on the improve.
There we go.
I said you're ill, you're on the improve.
Why don't you go sit in my office, mate, and I'll take your spot.
Anything you guys want while I'm in the boss's chair?
Fair dinkum.
You got 16 minutes. I'll sign off on anything.
That'll
Gotta
come
do-
up at the meeting after the show.
Oh, I'm not
Oh,
going.
yeah.
I'm not going to that meeting. That had nothing to do with me.
All right, so Amber 1-2. Amber 1-2. Hello.
1-2. I'm here.
And Claire 1-2.
1-2.
Okay.
All right. It's on.
All right, so Amber, you were the first caller through, so you will kickstart us when we give you the topic of the day
Okay.
for topic tennis, and then once you've given your first answer, it goes over to Claire. Claire, you got to return serve with another answer. And
Within 2
yeah,
seconds.
2 seconds, eh? Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
2
right.
seconds.
if you can't return within 2 seconds,
You lose the point.
you lose the match. The whole match. It's match point right from the get go here.
Awesome.
Okay, so do you want to give them the topic today for what's topical
Yes.
today, Nikki? And
Alrighty, ladies. Are you ready for your topic? The
Ready.
topic
Ready.
is car makes or car brands.
Toyota.
Kia.
Mazda.
Nissan.
Tesla.
Holden.
BMW.
Ford.
Jeep.
Mitsubishi.
Pajero.
So who's our winner? Is
I
that
got no
Claire?
idea.
Claire.
Claire's the
Jeez,
winner.
that was a rally and a
Well done.
half.
That was impressive. I was
Yay,
impressed.
I love winning.
I love winning
Sorry,
too.
Amber.
It's a good
No worries.
feeling winning.
Well done.
And I think it was a win for the ladies as well, because I must say the men were thinking this was going to be a very short match,
Oh, that's
given the
sexist. You
topic.
can't say that, Nikki.
Guys, give us a break.
Yeah, oh,
Can you give him a break?
Oh my God.
Oh,
All right, well, let's go to the cave, see what we can get Claire out of Marumba down. And this is the big traffic jam today
Yeah, of course.
at the M1.
So if they're in traffic, I guess you were
I'm going
just...
another way, so I'm lucky.
Yeah, good. Well said. $100 auto voucher I've got for you. Also a $100 Hey Chica voucher. And,
Yes.
yes, they're two great spots there, Hey Chica and Otto, big fans of friends of the show. And also 4 tickets to Event Cinemas, so you can catch one of the many great films on at the moment. There's quite a few. I still haven't seen Nosferatu. I might see that today, actually.
I went and watched the new Nicole Kidman film last night.
and how was that?
Baby Girl. Oh, I might even talk about it later.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So there you
I
go.
look
Well
forward to
done.
hearing that.
Don't ruin it for me.
Yeah, don't
Don't
give
ruin
it away.
here.
Hey, no spoilers, no spoilers. Yeah.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Yeah, I went off to the movies last night. Went to Gold Class, if you don't mind. Yes, thank you. At Australia Fair. It was great. Event Cinemas was good.
Event Cinemas.
I went and watched, or Jodie and I went and watched the new Nicole Kidman film.
Okay, and
Oh, well, do you know anything about it?
I know nothing about it, so get me up to speed like anyone else who doesn't know anything about it.
That's the exact same as me because I knew nothing about it as well. It's called Baby Girl.
Mind you, that's the best way to see a movie.
I agree.
Okay, but let's go and ruin it for everyone. Go.
The week before, last week, Jodie picked the movie again, the
Yeah.
Bob Dylan one.
Yeah.
And then the time before Jodie picked the movie again, which was the what's his name? Robbie Williams.
Oh, yeah, better.
Yeah, so we went from Robbie Williams one week, the next week we went to Bob Dylan. I enjoyed both of those films.
Well, they're both getting rave reviews.
Oh, no, they're not.
Well,
Really?
the Robbie Williams one.
It is. It's just not making any money. But but it is. I think for everyone who's seen it, I think it's really
It's critically
good.
acclaimed.
Yeah.
It's just making
no
much.
No one's watching it.
They blew their budget in
office
America.
flop.
Yeah, box office flop.
Really?
But could get noms for awards.
Very confusing.
Yeah, well,
isn't it?
especially in
What is success
in
these
visual
days, isn't it?
Effects.
I know.
Well, Muau, mate, you got to, don't you reckon?
So if we make a lot of money on this show, but no one listens to it, we're successful.
I'll go with that. Yeah.
Well, that's how most arts grants get granted. If it's not going to be commercially viable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got emotional in the Robbie Williams one, actually, at one point. I can't remember where, but there was one bit there where I was like, it got me. It got me. But this one is called Baby Girl, knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
But Jodie wanted to go and watch it, and I like Nicole Kidman, but it's...
Okay.
We're the film starts
Little
and
insight there.
Yeah.
it's kind of out there. Like,
Oh, hello.
yeah, it's, it starts with a sex scene. She's married to Antonio Banderas.
Big cross for me.
Yes.
Not in film.
Not in film.
And when you're not, when you're just not expecting it. Like, I was like, oh, I get this. This is like, and Nicole Kidman plays like a high level. Well, she's the CEO of some company that they don't really get into it. It's like, but makes a lot of money. She's really successful. She's got, a good stable marriage, great kids, and all the rest of it. But she's bored sexually.
Oh, okay. Is Jodie trying to tell you something?
That's it.
Actually, let's go watch this.
Nikki, this is me watching the film when she's having an unfulfilled sex life with her. I'm looking at her and out of the corner of my eye going, is she enjoying this? I know she read the reviews. I know she knows what this movie was about before we came
That's
in.
definitely that's an intervention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so without spoiling it, she teams up, not Jodie, but Nicole Kidman.
Antonio Banderas.
Teams up with
Jodie's doing it mentally, obviously.
teams up with the young intern.
Oh, right. So
Yeah.
she's married to Antonio Banderas.
Yes.
And bored with him.
She's
See,
bored.
women are never happy.
There's no hope
Women
for
are
men
never
at
happy.
all.
are they?
Banderas,
That's
and she gets
ridiculous.
herself a toy boy.
He must be.
And now
a
this
toy
is,
boy.
this is a theme for Nicole Kidman. If I was Keith Urban right now, I'd be starting to ask some questions.
100%.
Because she's putting away all the young guns at the
In
moment.
movies.
In
In
movies.
movies.
Well, yeah, she looks
And
fantastic, by the way.
meanwhile, he's at Tamworth Bloody Music Festival.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was.
Was he?
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, he's hanging out with Troy Casadei.
Yeah, he was,
at
100%.
Tamworth, and Nicole's off, getting
Doing
on with
God
the
knows
intern.
what.
So if this all went pear-shaped, everyone would side with Keith because he's out there playing guitar and she's out there.
What do you mean? If it went pear shaped, would we? Who
Who would everyone side with?
Oh God, I don't know. Really. I don't want to get involved in their private lives, but maybe Keith.
But it's worth checking out. Did you like 50 Shades of Grey?
I did actually. I mean, it was a poxy movie, but I still enjoyed it.
Did it turn you on? No, I'm being serious here because I didn't get the chemistry.
You didn't get the horn?
Didn't find her attractive. I didn't find him.
You don't find her attractive,
No.
and you're saying that men, like women, are impossible. You don't find her attractive. She's hot.
I didn't get it. I didn't get that whole thing. I didn't find him alluring.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, I guess, but
You couldn't buy into the story.
I didn't buy into the love.
Well, it's clearly a movie made
I didn't
for women.
mind
Love
it. This is like 50 Shades of Grey pubes.
Yeah.
It's an older one of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
50 Shades with pubes.
Put that on the poster, please.
2.5 stars.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Bring it back. Throwback Throwdown.
Right.
Give it to us, mate.
Okay. I mean, I've the most harsh to myself, the Spin Doctors and Two Princes polling in a measly 18%. It crawled up a little bit, but...
It never happens, Mitch. Like normally the early leader hangs on there.
I can't believe that. That's unprecedented.
And that was a banging track. Like,
Absolutely.
That makes me happy. It sparks joy.
Track.
The track, yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly less joy and only a little bit more percentage of the votes. 22% in third. Sorry, Nick.
Well, this I can't believe.
That's just outrageous. It's
Yeah, I
like
thought-
everyone's just spat on Whitney's grave. Like, that's outrageous. This is a big... Don't look at me funny.
No, you took me to that Saltburn then. The grave thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I haven't
sorry.
watched Saltburn.
Oh, no. Well,
I
no,
can't.
don't.
I don't think I could do
Yeah.
it. But I can't do this being in second.
No.
In third. This is just rubbish.
It's on the podium.
I
It's
thought
on the
that'd-
podium.
Ah, true.
Speaking of Saltburn, Creep in second.
So what's that now? That's
29%. And that means that the winner for 1993 Throwback Throwdown, Ash's pick. Only 2% ahead, but still first.
That's all you need, mate.
First win of the year.
How are you going to play this before news? It goes 42 minutes.
Had a couple of edits along the way.
We'll see you tomorrow, Brisbane.
November Rain.
Congrats.
November 106.9.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I'm smarter than I'm smarter than who?
The Bright and Anza deal is here, with one lucky person winning $100,000 off the price of their new home every month. Drop into your nearest Brighton display home today.
You have 5 questions, 30 seconds to answer those questions. You can pass if you would like, and if you do, we'll come back to it, time permitting. But in the event of a draw, person with the quickest time wins. Quick recap on the rules of Smarter Than Who. And this morning, Giselle out of Cooperoo is our
Good morning.
contestant. Hello. You played a couple of years ago.
I did. I played against Suze and I didn't win.
Okay, well, that wasn't unusual, was it?
That's right.
Redemption today. Now, your girls are 15, 13 and 10. This is like right in the sweet spot of the demo. Mitch, dropping the kids off at school as we speak. Are they bang up for a gimp, Giselle? Where are we at with that?
I got a few eye rolls, but I've convinced them to do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
I think it's a girl.
15 and 13-year-olds.
It's a girls too. If it was boys, 15 and 13, it'd be a big no.
They'd be bailing out.
absolutely.
They'd be put it all on the 10-year-old.
Yep.
Yep.
The girls stay cool.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, Giselle.
All right.
Good luck. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. How many days are there in July?
31.
Referring to the reality series, what does MAFS stand for?
Married first sight.
English breakfast is a variety of what drink?
Tea.
Who is credited with the invention of the light bulb?
Edison.
Spell envelope.
ENVELOPE.
Stop the clock.
Woo!
Leia! And it was quick.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
You should be.
It's going to be hard to beat.
All the time, 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Woo!
You're going to be hard to beat, Giselle. Let's see if it's enough. Bring in the game.
Are we going to count down for a live?
Oh, no. I always forget,
Hang
don't
on,
I?
Okay, it's okay.
All right,
buddy.
Giselle. What are the girls' names, and can you count them in?
Okay, Sky, Jade, and Ruby.
Come on, girls.
Girls, ready? 3, 2, 1. Bring in the game!
That was outstanding. Had
As
everything.
good as it gets.
Like the timing was impeccable.
Family involvement.
Was all three? Were there all three voices, or did?
Yeah, that was the 3.
Well, it was a 2.1, I think.
Yeah. Who stood down a little?
The 15-year-old.
Yeah, always the case. Always
We're on
the
the
case. Always the case. Look,
Too cool for school.
I'm going to still give them a solid 9 out of 10 for that.
Woo! Actually, the last time we played, it was just the currently 15-year-old.
Yes.
She was 13 then, and we got 9 3/4.
Well, see, how the mighty have fallen.
So they say, bring in the gimp. Whoa, bring in the gimp. They say, bring in the gimp. Whoa, bring in the gimp.
Oh, I enjoyed that one.
It was a good one, wasn't it?
That was a good one. I kind of strutted in with that one.
Bit of dance, mate. Who sung that? Was that
Haven't
someone
got a
for
name.
you?
Haven't got a name.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
And by the way, please send in your gimps.
Yes.
I would like for there to be a gimp to the tune of, what's my favourite song, Nick? The Luke Combs one?
Why are you calling him?
When it rains, it pours.
Why you
What's
looking
that?
at Mitch?
When it rains, it pours.
When it rains, it pours,
You
yes.
looked at Mitch and said, Nick.
I knew that Mitch would know. I
Well,
just
and-
assumed that Nick was standing there, but he wasn't
Oh,
there.
there,
Yeah, when it rains, it pours. Give us another one. When it rains, it gimps or something. Someone can work it out.
That'd be a
Smart
good
work.
one.
Let's go, Nicky.
That'd be a
30
good
seconds
one.
on the clock.
Okay.
And your time starts now. How many days are there in July?
31.
Referring to the reality series, what does MAFS stand for?
Married at First Sight.
English breakfast is a variety of what drink?
Tea.
Who is credited with the invention of the light bulb?
Edison.
Spell envelope.
ENVELOPE.
Stop the clock, double Tico. Daddy.
Tape.
Woo, doggy, and hold it, Mitch.
I feel
And
good about
hold
that
it.
one. I feel good. That felt better.
That was strong.
They came out. I mean, that was just like
Oh.
rapid fire.
I was in the zone.
That's what you need to. Whatever you did in preparation for today.
I went and just had a yarn with Buzz, actually.
Oh, there you go.
We're just chewing the fat.
There you
So
go.
obviously not thinking about it whatsoever.
Maybe that's the
key.
answer.
I think that is.
Who am I up against? Who is it?
Giselle.
Oh, Giselle.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I
Oh,
was really
just
fall
yeah.
down on the Edison question.
You feeling what? Sorry.
I was hoping you'd fall down on the Edison question.
That
but you
was
got it.
That was the clincher, wasn't it?
Oh.
It's going to be potentially the difference.
Well, let's make it all official. How many days are there in July? You both said 31. 31 is correct. Referring to the reality series, what does MAF stand for? You both said Married at First Sight. That is correct. English breakfast is a variety of tea. You both got that. Who invented the light bulb? You both said Edison, Thomas Edison.
Oh.
That is correct. Envelope. Wow. Is spelled ENVELOPE. You both got that. It's not
Wow.
often
Time.
we have a 5-all draw. Over to Mitchell James
Uh-oh.
Lewis for the
Uh-oh.
time.
Giselle with 5 and Nikki with 9 seconds.
Oh, I'm sorry, Giselle. I'm not normally that fast. I'm really not.
So close.
That's what he said, but yeah. you still get stuff from the cave, from the prize cave. Lutzy's going to go and do that thing, aren't you, Lutzy?
Yeah.
Yeah, try off, buddy.
I can't go in there till he opens the door.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
the door's going to open. Yeah. So, okay, I've got. This is an interesting one actually. We've got one of these left. They're great. $200 Bailey Nelson voucher. Now Bailey Nelson Optometry, stylish frames and standard single vision lenses from $189. Expert eye tests available in store as well. I'll get you a $200 voucher for that. And I'll also throw in a 4 tickets to take the girls to Event Cinemas. So there you go. Find your local Event Cinemas and hit it up.
What's the new Nicole Kidman film as a
Don't
family?
watch that.
That'll make a nice awkward.
Don't
Yeah,
watch
go
that.
take your husband.
She's got 3 kids, 10, 13 and 15.
Oh, okay.
Daughters, not appropriate.
No. Oh, all right. I wasn't here. I was
Nikki, not appropriate.
The Ash, Lutzy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I was having a bit of an Apple scroll yesterday, as you do when you get home from work, and on the gram, and not on the grams, on the gram, Instagram, just clarifying. I'm just looking at your
What are the
face,
grams?
Lutzy, just waiting.
The Gramps.
No, grams.
Oh, grams,
grams
yeah.
of. Anyway.
Drug reference.
I saw a video. This guy who runs a famous vineyard over in the States had his dog cloned. Now, I didn't know this was even a thing, and the little puppy was running around, and it was adorable. It was a Maremma. You know, they're like big, white, fluffy, wolfy
Little one,
things.
little thing, little dog.
No, big dog.
Real fluffy.
And he said, hand up, yes,
Yeah,
Ash.
I've got my hand in there. I know what cloning is. I
Yes.
remember Dolly the sheep. But for people like David who aren't, like, can you explain exactly what cloning
Yeah, what
is
exactly
when
does that mean?
when they clone something? What does that mean?
It's what happens with all your girlfriends, Lutzy.
Oh.
Shots fired.
What does that mean?
They're all the same. No.
I don't know. They're all
Yeah, well,
different, very
No,
different.
so-
But it's not the exact replica, is it?
It's they take the DNA and they replicate it,
Mm-hmm.
and then they put it in a surrogate, and then they give birth to the exact same.
So you can do that,
Okay,
can
so
you?
if you clone a dog, will the dog have the same temperament? If it's fully cloned, will it have the same temperament as
Well, this is what's all
the other dog?
This is all what's up for debate at the moment. That's something they were wondering, and people online. It's more the comments. Whenever I watch a video, I go straight to the comments because that's more entertaining usually.
You're very comments orientated.
I am. Well, it's just
This job will beat that habit out of you, by the way.
yeah. Oh yeah, I don't like going in the comments.
I want to revisit this in a year from now, but we'll see. Yeah.
I miss Suze. Love that one. But no, the comments are people are outraged because I initially sent it to my husband, going, "Oh, we can clone Whiskey because I've got the best dog on the planet. Like we've struck gold with her. She's just got everything right. And she doesn't even molt. She's a golden retriever. And we're like, she's a unicorn dog.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's clone her. Then I read the comments, and I went, oh, let's not clone her, because people are just outraged that someone would clone a dog when there's so many rescue dogs that need to be rescued.
That's okay.
And I've noticed this is a thing online now. Whenever someone gets a new pet, say they go and buy a pure breed of a dog and they post it happily, they just get absolutely hammered by people who say you should always rescue. And I just feel like I'm in two camps, because I watch the dodo every day, and I love watching all these dogs get rescued, but then I've always gone and bought a purebred dog. So
you buy? I don't understand. If you were to clone, what's your dog's name?
Whiskey.
So you're just taking its DNA, you're putting it in a female dog, and she has a new dog.
Yeah.
Right? So what's
yeah.
the difference between just two dogs?
Having a wheelbarrow race.
Yeah, and just having
I don't know. Maybe
what's
that
the
dog.
difference? There's no
Maybe the
difference.
female dog. Maybe the dog being cloned had already been diddled. I don't know, but
yeah, I just don't see how that's affecting the numbers of
No, well, the
rescue
point is that
Isn't
they
the same as
say
two dogs having sex?
rather than go out and get a purebred dog that
If you're
they've
buying it.
specifically mated to
Okay.
have this breed,
Right.
that there's plenty of dogs that are sitting in the pounds or the
Right,
rescue
okay.
shelters that are great dogs.
Yeah.
That they need homes too.
Right, okay.
and I guess should we feel bad if you go and buy, because everyone buys dogs for different reasons and people rescue dogs for different reasons. Should I feel bad that I bought a purebred dog?
No, you shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
No.
Well, why do I feel so bad?
Because you're reading the comments.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stop reading the
Don't
comments.
read the comments.
See, I thought it'd take a year. It took 2 minutes.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
We're talking about negative comments on, looking at negative comments on Instagram.
Dangerous.
I got some advice last night for the place I least expected it. At North Leagues Club, obviously.
Oh, yeah, at the Devs last night.
Fantastic.
Oh, Wednesday night last night.
Wednesday night. You two are always welcome if you're in town Wednesday night, by the way. Come with Mum and me.
I texted with your mum over Christmas. Over Christmas, yeah. I think when Lutzi's out of the country, I take on that position. She's,
You up?
But
Tuesday night was good.
what you wear? But
What are you wearing?
We're going to have a night out.
Are
at the
we?
Devs.
Am
Yeah,
I
sure.
invited?
Wednesday night. You can come
Perfect.
along if you want.
Because last night, it was great actually, as it always is. But Ozzy and Heather from Burnborough, Mum's neighbours,
Yeah.
across the hallway neighbours.
By the way, the pen that I'm using now, is a Burnborough pen. Burnborough Ascot pen. I don't. It must be. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a small world. Isn't it a small world?
Such a small world. Almost as small as Mauritius.
Yeah, wherever that is.
Yeah, that suburb.
And so Ozzy and Heather came along. So it was the four of us last night. It was great. Ozzy, who we're talking about actually, he said he's got Facebook.
Yes.
And he said, I have the Instagram. And I said, yes, I have the Instagram. And he wants the Instagram now. I saw Heather sort of, balk a bit at that. Why does Ozzy want Instagram?
Oh.
Who knows? But not that I'm suggesting anything's happening. But he wants. No, the reason he is because he loves golf and he wants his algorithm to go all golf.
Yeah, well, that's same as mine.
Same as you actually.
Same as it used to be.
Yeah, yours has gone a
reset.
Yours has gone a bit weird.
Anyone know how to clear an algorithm?
Yeah,
Just asking for a friend.
golf.
You're going to say golf more than you say boobs. And so and it started talking about. Yeah, we got onto like negative, getting a bit of negative chat in the comments.
Yeah.
No, Ozzy is. What's he done wrong?
No, but I don't know if he is, but it was on his radar, and this is pretty old school because he goes, "Oh yeah, I saw a great comment on Facebook the other day." We're expecting him to pull his phone out and show me the comment, but instead he goes to his pocket.
He's written it down.
And he's pulled out a sheet of paper and he's written it down.
Oh, my dad does that.
Yeah, so it's old school Aussie. And the comment was, it's a good one, I thought. I'd never heard of this, so interesting if you had. It impacts anyone who gets negative. I think everyone gets negative stuff on the Instagram.
Yep.
Haters going to hate.
Haters going to hate. It said, listening to and taking in a negative comment on the internet is like standing in dog shit instead of walking around it.
Oh, I like that. I need to stop standing in dog shit.
Yeah, like being actively going this and dog shit. I'm going to stand
I'm just
in
going to go and stand in it, let it marinate, let it ruin my day.
Yeah, instead of just
carry
walking around
the stench around, make it bother everybody else, infect
100%.
everyone else with
bring
the
it at
shit
home.
that you're carrying home.
Bringing it home with you.
Bringing it up over the dinner
100%.
table.
Isn't that a great little thing that Ozzy said to me last night?
Rubbing the author's nose in it so it doesn't happen again.
Exactly.
That's brilliant.
Not bad, hey.
I'm going to be using that. I might even post that on my Instagram, see how much hate I get back from that, and then cry about the haters on that one.
Yeah, you'll get some doggy poos.
Yeah, get some doggy poos.
Getting all up in your grill.
Yeah, that's good though.
Not bad
We
from
need
Ozzy.
to take that advice.
I was
Did
impressed.
he have it like truly written down?
It was dead set written down, and as we
So as he was getting it out, there's something about dog shit in here. But
he's in his pocket. And as we left the table, I did a last sweep of the table to make sure we left, and he left the note there.
Oh, well.
And I actually went, Ozzy, you left that bloody note. Take that. That's good.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's all it was. I just wanted to,
It's
might help some
good.
people today.
Yeah, it'd be good if
Walk
someone
around
had
it.
a joke right now, wouldn't it?
Oh, God, you got no hope of that. This hour.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I want to take you guys to 203. Just got a nice invite. I want to serve up a bit of steak and a new place in Brisbane. It's pretty cool.
You sound like you're
Have you heard
falling
of it?
asleep.
Yeah,
No, it's literally happening. It's just
you sound
happening.
like a 90-year-old man.
I know.
It's literally happening.
Coming out of a coma. That is what you sounded
I'm just
like.
getting. Well,
It's a great steak.
well, it's just happened. I'm just saying.
Just talking to himself on a park bench.
I haven't tried it out yet.
Put a bit of energy into it, mate. What happened to those bloody pills that you took this morning that we were
Neuro.
waiting for it to kick
It's
in?
energy and focus. Yeah,
Well,
energy, yeah, you're right.
Can you tell your face?
Well, what does it matter if my face is? I don't know. I just want to. I've been wanting to try this
Let
joint
your
out.
face
Yeah,
know you're
okay, so-
excited, mate.
All I'm saying, 203.
Tell us like you're on The
Okay.
Price is Right.
Yeah.
Get us excited.
Okay, would you like to go to 203 for lunch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was that too soon?
That got
Nikki just said something naughty, so you know what that means. Nikki's Dump Button Bingo. Call 132410 now to win $1,000.
Well, there we go. We're after Lutzi to get excited,
Whoa.
and Nikki got a little bit too
Okay.
excited right
I
there.
just asked her whether she wanted to go to 203, and they got a very explicit answer.
And also, I was getting bored with your story.
It wasn't even a story.
We
really.
needed an out.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
See, look, this is what just comes out of my mouth. Nikki's 10K Dump Button Bingo.
Look, I wasn't even naughty then. I did that one intentionally.
Yeah.
Very much on purpose because we're getting close to deadline. Tomorrow's the final day of this game, and we haven't given enough money away. And I'm like, I want to give away another K.
Well, you certainly didn't miss before. This is how it went down.
Tell us like you're on The Price is Right.
Yeah.
Get us excited.
Okay, would you like to go to 203 for lunch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was that too soon?
It still gets you, doesn't
too
it?
soon.
I did interrupt his story, but it wasn't really.
There wasn't
There was
knowing
no
it.
story.
It wasn't a
It's
story.
just inviting you to lunch.
It was just a shameless plug.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, it's
So,
got the,
so is the lunch invite for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
most importantly,
Yes.
the $1,000 is going a good way to James out of Kenmore, who's stuck in some of that traffic from this morning.
Oh, I feel like we've done a good deed.
That's what
What is
you,
that?
you have.
Is that traffic jam
Yeah,
still
definitely,
going,
mate.
James?
Yeah, you definitely made my day. So that's a good start today. I went to the GC this morning at about 5, saw the accident, hoped that it would have cleared by then, but unfortunately not. So
Still stuck in
engine
the
burner at the moment.
Oh
Wow.
my
Jeez,
goodness!
that's a bad accident.
What a crawl! But you made $1,000. That's a good way to spend nothing, no
can't-
time.
Can't really complain. And then is there lunch on?
Oh, is there free lunch?
Lutzi's shouting lunch, mate, at 203. How good's
Or
that?
is he after a pie?
Give us a call. Give Lutzi a call, actually. I'll give you his mobile.
Yeah,
It's
just
over
give it-
I'll just send you. I'll send you another message on the gram, Lutzi, and we'll have a
just slide in, James.
chat. I've already slid in. Don't you worry.
Hey!
You've been sliding all over the
Beauty.
place with James. Hello.
Mount Tambourine. That's where Jack Black and
At the St. Bernard Hotel.
yeah, the St. Bernard.
Hey, what's the deal with that hotel, by
They've
the
got
way?
dogs.
It's called the St. Bernard. They actually have a St. Bernard. Like, I've
think
lived
got
on the
3
Gold Coast
St.
for 100
Bernards.
years. I never even knew.
Maybe
Did
they're
you
all
know this
cloned.
place existed before?
No, I didn't, but I have a feeling that it's the same St. Bernard, just been cloned years and years and years.
Yeah, well, there's
on.
3 of them apparently.
Yeah. Well, and to be fair, I don't know if you get a St. Bernard in the shelters on the Gold Coast. Like,
No.
You know, the hotel, they sort of restricted to the breeder.
You're talking like me now.
They've probably already died in the heat.
Oh, I don't know what to say about that.
No, that was dark. See, I go dark.
Yeah,
And
you've been
I came
very
in
dark
this
today.
morning. I said, I'm going to be really nice today.
I blame your
And I
family.
did the opposite. I blame my family too. I blame my family. I blame, I don't know.
Who else? Mitch, you
my
usually
grade 3
blame.
teacher, Mrs. Ashford, stuffer. It's her fault too. Oh,
Yeah,
God,
she
was
played
nice.
a part.
She was such a lovely person. Look, I've just gone evil and I apologise. I don't know, some mornings you wake up and you choose violence and I feel like I did that
Miss
today.
Ashford's rolling in a grave.
Yeah. Well, actually,
did?
she might be.
Oh,
She
no,
might
now
be.
I'm going there.
Oh, look what you did.
Thoughts
Now
and
you've
prayers.
gone
Let's just say,
dark.
come on, thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. We'll leave it at that.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.